Let's talk to a bloke that you'd never cut open, because what would happen, his big heart would fall out and shake the earth.
He's got a big heart.
What a load of crap. Anyhow, Harold the H. He cock-a-doodle-doo's going to tell us about, well, a Wimbledon champion, the first one, an Ipswich one, and it wasn't Ash Barty. Hello there, Ranger.
Good morning. I'm pretty excited. Wimbledon tennis, that kind of stuff, has moved on from rugby league very quickly onto the tennis.
No, the rugby's on tonight. France play the Wallabies, a full house.
Okay, we'll go with that as long as we win. But we're not going to win the Wimbledon title, but I've got a story from the past where Australia's first Wimbledon champion, it's not who you think. And, of course, that Ipswich connection. Now, I'll start with the woman, Irish Jean Barron. Now, she was born in Southport in 1899. She moved to Ipswich when she married Walter Nisbet and stayed here for the next 50 years.
Wow.
Now, Irene's husband, Walter, he grew up at Wood End and was just 10 years old when sadly watched his best friend drown in the Bremer River. Now, he let his friend's hand go when he was afraid of drowning himself, watched the boy sink and never saw him again. Now, he didn't report the death, lied to the family, lied to the police, all because the little kid was afraid of getting into trouble. But her husband redeemed himself in adulthood when he served in the First World War at Gallipoli, was wounded in action in France, and years later was awarded life membership by the RSL, which was the highest honour the league could bestow.
Yeah.
But there's more to Irene's family. See, Irene's father-in-law, William Nisbet, was an assistant foreman at the railway workshops in North Ipswich. When one day he boarded the train at Sherwood, the ambulance bearers at Redbank proclaimed him dead, and they took him to work at Ipswich anyway. Then Irene's daughter, Jane Nisbet, went to Ipswich Girls Grammar School and was an 18-year-old pianist when she was awarded a fellowship of Trinity College in London, which was, and that was the highest musical award that could be given by the college. And also, sticking with the family, you probably think that Australia's first Wimbledon champion was Norman Brooks, who won the men's singles title in 1907. I know that's what you immediately thought. But in fact, by some accounts, Irene's father, William Barron, was Australia's first Wimbledon champion. Now, of course, Wimbledon today is famous for its tennis championships. But in the 19th century, Wimbledon was more famous for rifle shooting. Now, the Wimbledon Rifle Meeting, which was the annual national rifle competition, had been held on Wimbledon Common since 1860. It was the most prestigious shooting competition in the British Empire and the world. It was held at Wimbledon until 1889, when it was moved 50 kilometres further out of town because of safety concerns for the Wimbledon locals in the park.
Wow.
Anyway, Irene's father, William, he actually conducted the first Southport Town Band, conducted the Beenleigh and Nerang bands, conducted the Southport Presbyterian Congregational Church choirs, and was conductor of Brisbane's Ann Street Presbyterian Church choir.
Wow, he did a lot.
Oh, he did. And William was also a colour sergeant with Queensland's Moreton Regiment. And in 1886, he and his sergeant, T. Grimes, they were selected to represent Queensland in the Australian rifle team to visit Wimbledon. Now, after William's death in 1933, it was reported in a number of newspapers that William had won Wimbledon's Prince of Wales Prize and was presented with the trophy by Queen Victoria herself. Now, the Prince of Wales marksman, just like its Wimbledon tennis equivalent, was considered the best in the world. The problem is that the newspapers got it wrong. It was true that the colour sergeant William Barron competed with the Australian team at Wimbledon in 1886, but no Australian won Wimbledon's ultimate prize that year. That didn't happen until 1948. But in fact, the 1886 Australian team, they actually placed fourth in the Colapore Cup. Now, the Colapore Cup is the oldest and most prestigious international full-bore rifle team matches in the world. And the trophy began in 1870 when presented by the young Rajah of Colapore. It represents more than shooting skill. It symbolises national pride, and it continues today. Now, Australia's fourth place on the Wimbledon Common in 1886 was enough for Irene's father to become a Queensland hero upon his return, and he was awarded a beautifully engraved gold locket with a large gemstone on the face. Hopefully it's still around today. And he was promoted to the rank of Sergeant Major, and his legend grew even bigger after he died. Now, the family dispersed from Ipswich, and Irene's father, his last resting place is in Southport, her husband in Brisbane, and her own is in Maffra in Victoria. But Danny, I reckon connection of our Ipswich housewife to the sword of Australia's first Wimbledon champion, it is definitely worth noting, don't you think?
Yeah, it's an amazing story, and wonder if that pendant locket's still around.
Oh, and the engraving with the 1886 Wimbledon on the back, that would be beautiful to see. So if the family's listening, give us a picture. I'd love to see it.
Come on, give us a picture. What's the name of the people again?
Nesbitt. So there's Nisbet, Nisbett, William Nisbet. He won it in 1886.
We should look that up in the phone book, see if there's we'll do that. Now, where can we see this story and other stories? And I'm told by you that this is the 6th year today that we've been doing this on West Bremer Radio.
Yeah, 6 years and over 300 stories on my website, History Out There. So you can see History Out There on the socials, but also on my website, historyouthere.com. Now, I've got to apologise, Danny. I'm on the road. You've sent me on assignment again next week.
And it's costing us a fortune.
Oh, this one's a big one too, because I'll be up in the Tiwi Islands for the footy grand final up there, raising money for charity. So it'll be a good one. It's blowing your budget, but Tiwi Islands, here I come.
What's that charity again?
Drug Arm. I'm raising money for Drug Arm, so you can see the link on my website, historyouthere.com. Helps to reduce the harms of alcohol and other drugs. And I'm actually going to the footy grand final because the islands are dry for the grand final, right? So it just shows you can really have fun and have quality football without having alcohol there. It's a healthy thing to do.
They got some skills, those Aboriginal blokes.
Oh, they're fast, they're good. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, mate, thanks for your time, and we'll be back the week after next on West Bremer Radio. There he is. Harold the H. Peacock-a-doodle-doo with historyouthere.com. The time now is 8:23